Y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are on build number 4 of our classical library. Now, for my thumbnail, I dumped all of these out, and then I looked at them and went, I don't want to make y'all wait while I pick them all up. So here is what we have finished over the last 2 builds. We have 1 large foldable book. We have 4 small foldable books. I'm still confused as to the 4 small and 4 large when there are no other books to be made, but these are very cute. See the little pictures inside, and then so yeah, actual little books here. And then we have 60 of our small, just the little wood inserts, and then we have 84, which we need 80 of our large. So as far as, so I'm going to put these over to the side. So on our sheet here, we've done all of the small, all of the large, except we have 6 of these left. Now I will, can I go ahead and pop them out now? Because I will be saving these for my stash. So I'm just taking them out with the backing attached still, so that way the stickies won't stick onto anything, even though I don't think that they would stick for very long. Not the greatest stickers, but then again, not many of them are. I don't know why I felt the need to just do that right now, but I did, so I did. Oh, we got a little bit of extra. A little extra on there we don't need. Okay, I'm just going to put these in one of my little containers here. So when I talk about my little containers, I just bought this. It has a lid. This sits on top, and I absolutely love this thing. I found it at Five Below for $7. I just saw a pink one at Walmart for 10, so I scored, and they come out. So this is what I'm now using for most of my organizational things in the builds. All right, so then I'm not sure what these are. It says cover sticker. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with those. We have 6 envelopes, 6 posters, and 6 scrolls. So we are going to make the scrolls real quick because that is next. But now, I've had issues in the past where, you know, I like to roll them on toothpicks, but then they get stuck. So I've had some great suggestions, and there's a couple of different ways I'm going to tell you why I pull these out. I'm pulling them out with the backing still on them. A couple of different ways. So you can put them, if you like to roll them on a toothpick like me, and they're stickers, you can roll them on the toothpick and then just cut the ends of the toothpick off and leave it inside. You can leave the start of the paper on so it doesn't stick to the toothpaste, or the toothpick, and then you can get the backing off of like the end part so that it sticks. Or you can do it like how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to leave the backing on completely, and I'll just use a dab of glue to, okay, this one's not wanting to come out. It's like it's not cut or something. Let me make sure I don't cut any of these. I'll cut the excess off in a minute. Okay, so all we have left are is this little bit on the bottom. So I am going to go ahead and cut my paper so that I can throw away this big section, right? Because we don't actually need all of this anymore. Okay, so I'm going to keep this, and we are going to, yay, toss this in the trash. Okay, so let me, whoop, I don't want to get the sticker. Get all this excess off. Really? How many times I gotta cut you off? Yeah, this shouldn't be an issue, but for some reason their cuts didn't like go all the way through the backing. So that's why it's stuck and it pulled extra backing from the sides with it. It's okay, well, we can fix it here. Just take a few seconds. Last one here. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to get my toothpick. So it is going to be a bit more to roll because they are, it is much thicker. Because it's, for one, it's already a thick paper, and two, it's got the backing on, so that's okay. We're just gonna roll it around. Whoops, I gotta get it to roll though. Oh, I just chipped my nail polish. Whoops. How did I manage to do that? I don't know. There we go. Now it's rolling up. Okay, the only thing I've noticed is it kind of pushes that backing a little bit. So now I've got a little bit of backing showing, and I don't want that because that'll be the side that you, the side end that you see. Because this is glossy, I am going to use my super glue and not the Aleene's. Aleene's will work, don't get me wrong, but it just takes a little bit longer for it to work. And contradictory to most of y'all beliefs, I don't have much patience. So we're just going to roll that. Why are you not holding? I mean, kind of, I guess we don't really, That's just really big. I don't want it that big. Yeah, it came loose and okay, so let's see if I cut a good chunk of the backing off. And so we only have a little bit on there, so it'll, when it goes around, oh, I don't know if that's enough. Yeah, so when it goes around, it's not on the stickers, not on the toothpick. Mostly, I think. And then the stickies on. My toothpick's falling apart, okay? I'm crooked. See, that's the thing I don't like with the stickers. Now I'm crooked. Okay, fine. I'm gonna put just a little line of super glue there. That looks much better than the first one. Okay, so we're gonna pull the backing off. Maybe. You lift it up. I'm going to leave a bit on though. How much is that? I don't know, maybe about 3/4 of a centimeter. About 6 or 7, maybe 8 millimeters. I know I cut this one a little crooked, but that's okay. You gotta roll, dang it. Roll, roll, roll. Did you roll? I hate stickers that are when I have to roll them. I hate them. There we go. I mean, they're trying out to be nice. Yeah, we're going the right way. For a second, I was like, uh-oh, are we going the wrong way? See, this one's not sticking. For whatever reason, that end does not want to stick, and I'm done fighting with it, so. Now, it might be easier, actually, to just take all the sticker off and then cut the edges of the toothpick. But then you're not going to see a center hole. You're going to see, it's going to have the toothpick in there. And that's what I don't want to see that. So that's why I'm choosing to do it this way instead. Dang it. You got crooked again. I just coated my fingers in super glue, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep. All my fingers are now. I'm not going to be able to turn my computer on with my fingerprint. Okay, I know it's taking a little bit longer than I wanted, but it is what it is, and I can only go so fast, so. No, you're not rolling. Why are you not rolling? Damn it. Okay, it's rolling now. Two more to go. Oh my gosh, I hate these so much. I know y'all give me some great suggestions, and I think I'm just not doing it right because this sucks. That one was a bit easier. Okay, and our last one here. So if you watched my last video, this is the same day. Yes, it is still Sunday for me. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but for me, I already recorded this afternoon, early this afternoon, and now I'm recording late this afternoon. If you watched that one, you heard me talk about doing the Easter eggs for my parents that I'm just going to hide throughout the house with their favorite candies in them. I tried to think of any and all excuses to get out of the house today. I mean, I can go whenever I want, but I didn't want my mom to be suspicious of me wanting to, because we've already ran our errands today and I didn't pick anything up. And I was just trying to come up with random things. Oh, hey, did you need more of this or did you need that? And she's like, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, she won't, you know, I'm just trying to find an excuse to go to the store. and I couldn't find one, so I didn't go today. And we have groceries and stuff tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm gonna get to their the Easter stuff. I mean, I have all week, but I don't want to be going through picking out the last of the last stuff, you know. I'm already late to the game because I just decided to do it. And those of you that didn't, I'm gonna just take my parents' favorite candies, put them in little eggs, and then hide them throughout the house and the garage, and not tell them. And then just wait for them to find them, even if it's not all on Easter. Okay, so we have our 6 scrolls, finally. All right, that one is way crooked, but I'm to the point now I don't care. And I'm gonna put these over in a container. Okay, so, oh yeah, we'd already done this part because I had to backtrack because of the, we were supposed to do all of that first. We did our fireplace. Okay, so we're new. I think I skipped a page. Yep, skipped a page. Okay, we are here. No, here. Make a bookcase 1. Okay, it only took 20 minutes. That's fine. Okay, A2 color facing inward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of A2s. Oh, I was looking for my wood. It's not in its usual spot. It's underneath me. A2s are here. No, that's A32. Oh, A2. Okay, so we need these 2 long ones here. And then A32. Okay, so it is these 6 here. I'm gonna try to use the little tool they give us instead of my fingernails. Okay, I think I can probably put the glue away. It's been pretty good. All right, but remember, I'm doing all the edges black, regardless of the color of the whatever the piece is. These are just my acrylic paint markers. I love them, love them. Whoops. Oh, I got that song, Why Don't You Just Meet Me in the Middle, running through my head. I always have something running through my head. It's never quiet up there. I don't even think it's quiet when I sleep. Oh, I must have done it. So I sleepwalk, y'all. I know I've talked about that before here, but it's been a minute. And I do different things in my sleep. I don't just walk around. I sometimes move stuff around in my sleep. I eat a lot in my sleep. If I take sleep meds, I can't do that anymore because I want to go drive. I find myself with keys and shoes in hand at the front door, unlocking everything. So not a good thing. I can't take any of this actual sleeping meds. But I woke up this morning, went about my business, blah, 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 and then I was sat back down on my bed and I said, okay, so I was going to watch something. It was still kind of early. I was going to watch some on TV and I'll put my earbuds in. Now I have earbuds that I use just for my TV in my room. And I couldn't find them. I mean, the case was right there, but there were no earbuds inside. And I was like, what? And I was searching along my bed and I was like, where could they have went? Because usually I only use one at a time. I only ever use one, and one is always charging, and then when I'm ready to switch them, because the battery gets low on one or my ear gets sore, you know, it's fully charged because the case charges them too. Well, I could not find either one of them, which is weird that I would have both out. So as I'm getting frustrated because I'm not finding them, like on my bed, I'm like, oh, please don't make me search this whole house for them, right? Because yeah, I do. We used to have scavenger hunts in the morning, but not knowing what we're looking for, just looking for anything out of place in cupboards, because I like to switch things around in the cupboards. Whoops. I went to scratch my ear, and they were actually both in my ears. They were in my ears, like I had put them both in, but my TV was off. So I have no idea what I was doing, because I was asleep at the time. So yeah, fun. All right, so we're just going to, so it says color facing inwards on A2. So on these, we want the colors in, and we want those tabs to just facing the same way. All right, so these are going to go the color up. We're just going to fit them right in. Oh, come on. Hurts my fingers a little bit, but honestly I have so much super glue on them. Boy, oh boy. Okay, now we're just going to sit them down into this one. Whoops, these ones are not. What did you do? The bottom ones came out. How did... There it goes. There we go. Those snap in like really nice. Okay. So now we need 2 of the E24s. E 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, 24 up. These 2 up here. This is already pretty dark wood. I know, this is the boring part. Feel free to fast forward if you like. Won't hurt my feelings. Totally understand it. Well, hello to you too. And then A34. A34, the big one here. Not the whole thing. This one. I'll hit its sides real quick. So after I recorded the first one, I just messed around on my computer a little bit. Then I went into my room. I didn't want to sit and watch a movie. I was kind of tired. So I knew if I sat and tried to watch something, I would just fall asleep. And if I take naps during the day, I don't sleep at night. Even though I said it was nap time, I really didn't mean it. Like, it was just rest time. You know, I try not to sleep. Sometimes I can't help it, but today I was like, what else can I do? So I played a little bit of Lego The Hobbit. Oh, yay. All right, so on this one are E24s. So they're double-sided, and there's a flat. Okay, so one end has no, it's just flat, and one end has the pressure fitting. Yeah. It's like some of it got chipped away or something. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so we want the pressure fitted one up top. No, sorry, bottom. And on the back of these, we want to put them right into here. So all the way back. Okay, and then the same on the other side. Flat side up top. Again, to me, that is not a sound of breakage. That is a sound of it actually going in the hole. So, obviously, if it's starting to crack and break, stop. Don't keep pushing. But if you do these enough of these, you'll get to kind of figure out the different sounds that the wood makes when it's either breaking or not breaking. Okay, and then our stairs. So we have them at the top, closer to one end than the other. So we want them closest to the top. Yeah, up top. And they're going to go right in these 4 holes here. They do set in very nicely. Okay, now we need A31, A31 and A40. So 31 is the little one up top here, and 40 is the one, bigger square one right here. Okay, and then A45, so right here, and A44, so the single and the double. Like plants or pictures, I'm not quite sure what they are. Oh, and 46, it's not a double, there's all three of them are single. Okay, so we have, let's do our edges here real quick. Sorry if you can hear them, they are being very, very loud today. It's my parents, they're in a good mood, so I don't bitch when they get loud, when they're in a good mood. So, but yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if my phone's gonna pick it up. Sometimes my phone is really, really good and it does not pick up almost anything outside of my voice. And then sometimes it picks up like everything, like, you know, my stomach growling, and and I get told about it because I didn't acknowledge it because I didn't think the phone would get it, but it did. So yeah, not sure what you're gonna hear there. You might hear them, you might not. So I'm just doing all the sides here. I just decided on this one I'm going to do all the sides black. I'm not going to try matching black and brown and, you know, red, and I've done red and orange and yellow. I've done all kinds of colors before, but not on this video, not on this build. This build is all black edges. I haven't done one like that in a while, so figured it was time. Did I do? Yeah. Okay. So in the double one, now we want the little tab to be in the back. We want the skinny tall one. So that, not quite sure what they are, but it's just the real skinny tall one. It was 846. Goes in the first hole. And then the short square one, A45. That one goes in the second hole. Those are kind of loose fitting. And then A44, which is this one, goes over in the single. I mean, they're not loose enough. They're not going to come out, right? So okay. So, and then these go. The double one in these two here. The double one goes on top. Really? Come on. Where's the little hammer that they gave me? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I'm gonna bang it. Watch your ears. Okay. And then the single one goes on the bottom. See, I could push that one in. I had more space to push. I didn't have very much space to push on this first one. And that already fell out. Okay, we are going to, oh, yeah, I'm going to glue these. I'm just going to use my Alien's Original Tacky Glue. We'll just put a little bit on the bottom, not the base that goes through, but on the bottom that's going to touch the shelf. I'm just going to go ahead and glue them all because I don't want any of them to fall out later if I have to move it for whatever reason. Doesn't need a lot. Just enough to hold it together. If it gets, bumped around, because it'll hold it on its own enough to hold it in there, but if it gets bumped or oops or moved or something, I don't want it to come undone. I don't want it to come out. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we need 24 of our big books. So our big ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay. So they're going to go on these shelves here. So we're going 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, wait. Oh, 20, 24. I know how to count, right? Okay. So, and it does show glue. It shows a little glue bottle. Okay, so first off, I want to see how they fit in there. Is it going to be tight with all 4 of them, or are we going to have excess room? Wow, how did I manage to pop all the way up there? Okay, it's going to be pretty tight. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to put glue all along the bottom shelf. And then go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I do want to kind of do some color palettes here. Make sure we don't have any of the same ones on the same shelf. Let's do one. Okay, those look good. All right. I just didn't want to have 2 of the same side by side or in the same shelf, Oop. These look really nice, you guys. Sometimes you would get shelves and the books just don't fit right. And then there's these big spaces and big chunks of, or they're so tight you can't, you know, they're squeezed in there. Which, yes, these are tightly in there, but they're all consistently tight, and I like that. So oops, boy, my fingers are working, huh? I think this is a great fit. I remember on Library of the Gods, I had to leave out one book on some of the shelves because they were just so tight. They wouldn't fit. And someone had said maybe putting glue on made them bigger, and it could be because they were stickers and I glued them down. Very well could have been. So it could have been my fault. I didn't think about that, but still kind of sucked. So they lied to us on the box when you don't need any glue or your brain for this. Because I think you need both. So I've tried to do these on days where my brain's not working and it doesn't really work too good. Sorry if I disturbed you. I think my thumb hit it. All right, so there we go. What do you guys think? I love it. I love the bookshelf. It looks so good. Nice and tight fit, all even, all spaced the same, you know what I mean? Like you're not having ones with some space, some without, some with a little gaps in between, some with big gaps in between. I like this one. Okay. We're only at 48. Okay, so now this. See, first paste the light strip to the position shown in the A33 diagram. Then load it and place the wire in the wire slot. Okay, so we need A33. That's obvious. Where is A33? A33 is up here. Okay, so we need to bring in our base here. Now A33, okay, so this base, this double lead, two bulb wire, I mean, is going to go on the bottom here. So they have self-adhesive glue, or it's a double-sided tape that they have, not self-adhesive glue. That does not make any sense. Self-adhesive glue. Kind of saying the same thing twice. Okay, so we're gonna pull that tape off. Now I did find that this stuff is really sticky. Like that's a good stick. So I don't have any qualms with just sticking this on here. Hopefully that works. I'm just going to kind of use my nail to make sure it's down. Okay. And then okay, so there's a space here between the outside wall and the bookcase, and that's because the wire is going in there. Okay, but first we need to, so this is going to go with the light facing down. What is that little hole for? Okay, so you need to make sure that this isn't, so this cannot be all the way at the end. See how I put this one in a little bit and this one in a little bit? You need that little bit of space so that this can bend and then go into the spacing in there. There we go. Okay, now we want to wow, this is a tight fit. They've got to be sideways kind of. There we go. If we get them in there sideways, it slides right in. And I have the black out, so you don't really see it. If you have the red out, you're going to see it pretty good. Oh. Okay. I see it kind of up top here. It's sticking out a little bit. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna pull the rest of the, oh, damn it. Okay. I am going to just put a bit of the Aleene's glue in the bottom here. Oh, why are you so far out? Oh, because it doesn't really sit on the sides. Okay. Whoops. Really? Wow. I am dropping McDrop fingers today. Jeez. So I'm tempted to take a piece of their clear tape here, just like a slip of it, just a little bit of it, because so the wire is not like, doesn't fit in there like real tight. Could you just go on straight, please? Just a little bit straight. Okay, or not. That. So I just want it, I don't want it up the whole thing because you can kind of see the shine off of it, but I just wanted it on the bottom there, just to hold it in place. Okay, so then when we pull this in, these are going to go in these two up. One, wait, where are these going? Oh, okay, so if you line it up, it's this one over here on the edge, right next to the wire, and then the first one over here. The second one it turned out, so it's the first straight one. The only two on that back wall that are not being used. Okay, what are you doing? That one's in, this one isn't even close. There we go. And then just make sure that that wire is tight down there. Make sure that tape's staying on. Oh, we technically kind of don't even need the tape now. Sorry if I had if you put tape on because I suggested it, but once it got put in there, that wire stays really taut, so it doesn't really flick. This tape will not come off of me now. There we go. It doesn't really come up any. So as long as it's like pulled nice and tight and straight down, you're good. Okay, so we have, but now my red is showing. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. So there is our first bookshelf in place. And we are almost at time. So next we would, oh wait, we're not done with this one. Oh, we need A19. A19 is over here on the side. To our edges here. And I'm going to do the inside also. So for Christmas, which was like over 2 months ago, I got a set of shelves that are really a pain in the butt to put in. But my dad bought them for me. He bought me the first set of shelves. They're just like little decorative shelves you put up on your wall, and you can put little things on, like nothing real big. I have like right now one of the little single room. Like this is gonna go on one. It's not quite as wide, so it'll stick off a little bit, but it's okay. And I haven't asked him to put them up because I know, excuse me, what a pain they are. But he bought the first shelf and put them in and knew they were very difficult. And he bought me white ones before. Now he bought me black ones. So over the weekend, I asked him if he would please put them up because I have no place to put this new one. And I really, hopefully, we're hoping that it turns out really good, and I really, really want it to go on in my room. So he did. Oh my gosh, cussing and yelling the whole time. Okay, so these have two little, I was like, where are they going to stick? Two little notches here, and there's little notch on each side right here. So this is just going to stand in front of it. Whoa. Oh, there's one on the bottom too. Okay, I'm sorry, there's 4. I did not see those. Wow. Okay. Oh, and the top one. So there's 5 altogether. Why do you not want to? What are you doing? Dang it. Oh, there we go. Okay. That one was a little rough to get in, but we got it. We didn't break nothing. We're good. I was surprised they didn't have things on the bottom to go into the floor, but it makes sense that there's 2 down on the bottoms here. Okay. And then oh, they wanted us to put this front on before we put the whole thing in. But either way, it's fine. And then we want B25. I know, we're almost done. B25 is this little flower pot right here. It's flower pot. I thought it was a light from the picture. Okay, this is going to go in this hole up top. And it says it can be adjusted to the right angle for loading. Okay, so when you put it in, you can put a little and then twist it. It still comes up. I'm going to put a little glue on it. Now I'm just putting it so it'll touch wherever it touches the top, because I don't want to go too far in, because remember the light's in there. I don't want to put glue in there because I don't know what it'll do to the light, I should say. Okay. I didn't think it needed to be put at the right angle. I think it went in there just fine. See, I would have liked to have made that. Although I bitch about flowers, I know, but I would have liked to have had the opportunity to make that, you know? So that's just the little things. Whoops. It's okay, wiped off. Just some of the little differences between different kits. Sometimes you have to make every little single thing, and sometimes you just don't make hardly anything. And so that's one of these kits. Let's just see what's next. Okay, so yep, that's the end of that one. So we'll go ahead and stop there. Let's take a sneak peek. We're going to build bookcase number 2. So this looks like it's going to be a little bit bigger. And then we're going to have 2 rows of books in it. And a little shelf. And then we'll put that on. And it's going to go in between. So it's going to sit right here. All right. Well, if you guys are still here, you know how it goes. You're the true rock stars. Honestly, you guys are. I really appreciate each and every single one of you, each and every time you're here. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.